Hey guys, this is Penwynn here. This is RD2L Week 4, Season 25.
10
We
seconds to
have
go.
Doggo Mid or Feed versus Team LeBron. This is Game 1. Let's see. This is probably gonna be the last game or last series of
10
this patch.
seconds to go.
Seeing really weird bans coming out.
5 seconds.
We have Radiant banning Rubik. Dire banning Venomancer. They're probably player targeted bans. Because I can't imagine why they would ban out these two heroes first phase. They I guess the Rubik ban, if they really want to ban out like
10 seconds to go.
or protect like an Earthshaker or Enigma or Weaver.
Radiant's pick.
Okay. So OD ban makes sense and then Viper ban. So it looks like LeBron is really worried about powerful lane dominating.
10 seconds to go.
Perhaps they just have a player on
5
Radiant who
seconds.
likes to play poison. How they open. Spirit Breaker's in the
Dyer's
pool, Weaver's in the pool, Queen of Pain, yeah. Queen of Pain is always a safe pick this patch. He really has no answer, so that's probably going to be a Queen of Pain mid. They could probably flex her position 3 or support
10
even.
seconds to go.
But
5 seconds.
no reason not to play her mid unless they pick a really annoying side. So Dire, they have first pair that they can select. Spirit Breaker is still in the pool. They can do like a Spirit Grim.
Dyer's pick.
Yeah. Spirit Breaker. I don't know if their pause 4 plays Grimstroke. It could also do
10 seconds to go.
I don't know what the pause 4 plays.
5 seconds.
Do like standard Snapfire stuff.
Radiant's pick.
Weaver.
Okay. Weaver. I think that's actually okay playing pause 4 as well. This is a very, very high lockdown pause 3, so I don't think they'll be lacking in tables this game. So Weaver is a very high DPS pause 4, or you can play him pause 5, or even as a carry, but as a support, he's a very, very high DPS hero. So I feel like right now, laning wise, both sides are really focused on the lane. Queen of Pain is naturally gonna probably dominate her lane. Well, then Spirit Breaker and Weaver, very strong duo. If they don't watch out there, and that's their offlane duo. If Radiant don't watch out, they could potentially chain feed if they step out of position. It's pretty hard to run away from Spirit Breaker and Weaver in lane. Or they could potentially go back for a Grimstroke and then put Weaver 5, something like that. Let's see what Radiant wants. Most likely it will be a support. There's some pretty top tier supports left in the pool. They can do Ogre, Snapfire. Pretty strong lane combos available still. They can Snapfire set up for Mars. For a really strong duo off lane. or they could see. Ogre is just a very solid pick as well for pos 5. I don't know if they play Io. Io is also in the pool. Yeah, they're spending a lot of time on this pick. Wait, it's paused. They pause. Oh. I guess they probably had a
10
disconnect.
seconds to go. 5 seconds.
Yeah, I think a Mars would be good if they want to pick their offlane. Give some sort of control for the Spirit Breaker. It's charged, you can bash or steer him away. Or if they, I would say probably pick. They already have 4 picks.
Radiant team ban.
Yeah, Hero, another great pick. Is very strong right now.
Dire
Patch.
team ban.
Great pos 3 with the Witchblade build, or you can play him as support. Very high
Radiant's
laning
ban.
burst. Or sorry, not burst, damage over time.
Dire's ban.
Banning Dark Seer. Tree. So Tree is, I know, is a targeted ban against Surf's Up. Necro. Okay. Are they thinking that's a Necro offlane?
Radiant's ban.
And the Razor on the dire side. That could be protecting a potential
Dire
mid
team
Kunkka.
ban.
I don't know. I don't think Spirit Breaker would struggle to against a Razor safe lane. As long as they have vision of like creep somewhere, he can just charge and break that.
10 seconds to go.
Okay.
5
And Lena,
seconds.
so that suggests probably this Queen of Pain is a mid Queen of Pain. Lena is one of the
Dire's
heroes that's going to be able to hold Queen of Pain back. I think they're more worried about a carry TA at this point.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds.
Or he's just aiming again for the mid Kunkka.
Radiant's pick.
Yep.
Admiral Conker.
Radiant's pick.
Okay. Both sides are really focusing on their laning picks. Like CK Jakiro is a very high kill threat lane as well.
10
If Weaver
seconds to
ever
go.
gets caught out like without Shikuchi,
5
he can die or get
seconds.
dropped very low. With the CK stun and Jakiro follow up. The same is true for the other way around. Like if Jakiro ever gets separated from the Chaos Knight, the Weaver and Spirit Breaker can run down anyone who's alone. So it's both sides are gonna be trying to mess with each other quite a bit. I think it's probably gonna be a little easier on the Radiant side just because the team that has a better duo is gonna be able to force the issue better. Right? Weaver is going to want to try to force like a 1v1 situation so Jakiro can't dual breath
Dire's
2
pick.
heroes and
Grim
TK can't combo into Jakiro. Okay, they pick the Grimstroke. That also blocks out the Spirit Breaker Grimstroke combo for Dire side. And actually Grimstroke
10
also works pretty well
seconds to
with
go.
Chaos Knight too, so it's pretty hard to see how they're going to lane
5
support where.
seconds.
Because Inkswell can be easily set up by a Chaos Bolt into a Reality Rift, and if they get hit by that combo, that's guaranteed like 3-4 seconds of stun for sure. Let's see. They have their off lane on the Dire side. They have their mid, so they're probably gonna pick their second support here. Might be their pos 5. Well, it depends. I don't know if they're gonna play Weaver 4 or 5 at the moment. Because I don't really know what carry they want to play. At this point, it's probably going to be like a ranged carry, just because they have
Radiant
2
team
melee cores
ban.
already.
Witch
So,
doctor.
okay. Witch Doctor. Well, I think with a Witch Doctor,
10
that's
seconds to go.
probably... still can't tell.
5 seconds.
Let's see. How do they want to line this up? Witch Doctor and Spirit Breaker is quite a bit of
Dyer's
lockdown in
ban.
lane, and if they want to play Weaver with a more farm heavy support, or sorry, as a more support, I don't know. I don't know what their offlane's going to be on the Radiant side yet. Might pick some
10
answer.
seconds to go. 5
I don't know what a
seconds.
Dire want to play as carry.
Radiant team ban.
That Jakiro could also be a plus 3 Jakiro. Kind of funny. Plus 3 Jakiro, plus 4
10
and some other mid.
seconds to go.
Yeah. Draft's
5
still looking
seconds.
open-ended. Right now, let's see. How do they want to play the game, right? I think that's the key to looking at this. Radiant side still probably looking for an initiator hero. The first one in. CK looks like definitely wants to be farming, right? Whereas Dire side, they've got the Spirit Breaker, and they've got Kunkka as their
Dire
initiator
team
frontlines, and then they have Witch Doctor Weaver follow up. Weaver also provides really good vision with Spirit Breaker, so I feel like right now Dire side is have the initiation down. They have decent enough damage as well for their early game engagements.
10
And then mid game,
to
I think
go.
your Spirit Breaker can get off to a good enough start.
5
Spirit Breaker, Weaver, and
seconds.
Witch Doctor, I think they have enough damage to go into the middle game. So
Radiant's
they're probably gonna look for a Mars or something on the Radiant side. They're still banning out mids on Dire, so I don't know what they're thinking. I guess they're thinking it's gonna be not a Jakiro offlane, or sorry, a Jakiro offlane,
10
and Queen of
seconds
Pain
to go.
support.
Dyer's pick.
Bounty
Bounty hunter.
hunter.
Okay. So this is interesting. They have a lot of synergy with the Grimstroke right now. So they're gonna be poking and prodding a lot. Bounty hunter scouting.
10 seconds to go.
Probably a
5
core
seconds.
bounty hunter, right? They don't really have too much to kill the bounty hunter. So bounty hunter can pretty much rush Ags, and then I mean, if Grimstroke hits an ult and then bounty hunter throws out Ag's shuriken, that's a lot of damage and a lot of gold stolen. They're still not gonna have easy ways of initiating though on Radiant, so we'll see. If Queen of Pain gets a big enough lead, then I guess she can kind of play that role. I don't know, go for like an Orchid or something, and then just jump on whoever she sees with their artillery backline. maybe enough. I don't know. They have plenty of counter initiation though.
Time to select from
Oh,
these
Huskar.
things.
So is that a mid Huskar carry Kunkka? There might be a mid Huskar. So Dire definitely have heroes that want to go in. So I think Dire is going to be setting the tempo this game, and Radiant are going to be more looking to outmaneuver. Because it's going to be pretty hard to fight into Radiant if they're set up, right? Like Jakiro is going to be sitting there ready to output massive damage on you. Grimstroke is ready to leash you up, and then there's a lot of damage coming from a counter initiation. All right, here we go. Yeah. So on Radiant
I'd
side,
get ready if I were you.
Radiant side we have, let's see, Big Orange Boy, call him Big, Jakiro, Jet on the Grimstroke. The hell is this? I can't read that. Bunch of Chinese characters on CK. From now on, we're gonna call him CK this game. Queen of Pain on Stars on Queen of Pain, and Vinny on Bounty Hunter. Oh, is this a mid Bounty Hunter? Oh, interesting. What the? Wait. Or is he just rushing bottle? Maybe he's just rushing a bottle offlane. That might be the case. On the other side, we got HLB Banana on Huskar.
Battle will
We
commence
have,
in
this is
30
Riley Ann
seconds.
on Witch Doctor. Dr. Metal Mercury on Spirit Breaker. Surf's Up on Weaver, and the Passive Farmer on Kunkka. I just call him Charles. So it is a mid Huskar carry Kunkka. Doing a good job
Battle
on
begins.
sitting down and swapping rune. The Radiant went for a pretty sneaky play, not going on the common side. Back to the.
That make a big
It is a
mess.
mid Bounty Hunter off lane.
Someone
Lane.
called the doctor?
Okay. Wow. I think this Huskar is gonna step all over this Bounty Hunter. But we'll see. This is okay, a pause 5 to keep fighting under the ward. I don't know how good of a ward this is, just because if you're against a Weaver, they're probably gonna throw down a Sentry here eventually. Maybe he can bait them to drop it on this side.
Denied.
He's gotta be using some mana there. Oh, okay, never mind. It is a. I guess they did swap it up.
Denied.
So I believe early on the Jakiro is gonna absolutely dominate the lane. Interesting to see him go for clarities. I think mangoes are usually the build because clarities are gonna be cancelled a lot by this Weaver here. I expect this lane pretty even. Huskar. Queen of Pain is just so strong in like early on. It's gonna be tough for Huskar until he gets a couple of levels. Oh, God.
First blood.
Damn.
Just a little.
And Bounty Hunter somehow killed the Witch Doctor. Not sure how that happened. Did he inkwelled, slowed? Probably. Damn, he just had to. He must have just stepped out of position. They can definitely get a lot of damage off with this with the Maledict in this lane. They can combo it properly.
Oh, look at it go!
Yeah, that's probably what happened last. Okay. I could be fine there.
That make a big. I'm known for my
Battery runes
graveside
coming up.
manner.
Or not battery runes, water runes. Here. This is the power. I think this is the power of the Weaver Spirit Breaker lane. Like they're able to put so much damage. They're fighting under a tower, but they're able to do so much damage here. Yep. Right as I say that, did you stun into hero? Did earlier. Both sides have pretty heavy kill threat there. Witch Doctor desperately trying to pull back a bit. Things have kind of quieted down a little bit now. I think Queen of Pain is doing very well mid. He's got 20 and a kill.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Huskar was pretty good to get this small camp before she could come and steal it from him. But the water rune, he's got to go for it. Just he can't afford to give Queen of Pain 2 runes. Already going to be outstanding him. Okay, they both hit level 5, so that's
Denied.
the Helm of Iron will over here. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I think he's just stepping out of position a bit too far. I'm sorry I missed that kill there. It's probably just he Shikuchi'd, went in too aggressively, again got stunned. You know, we can jump back and see what happened there. Okay, we'll watch the Weaver. Probably, yep, right here. Comes out of that. Hit, stun, dead. Oh, doesn't even get stunned. It's just he can't survive without Shikuchi.
Almost had
Just died. The bottom lane is probably the most exciting here. Now with the Soul Ring, they have to always be careful bot side. I think Weaver doesn't want to 2v2 this lane. Weaver really wants to be trying to force the issue with the pulls here, I think. They won't be dying nearly as much at that point. Just my opinion. Side. Oh, that's a rough gank. Rough gank.
Such a little.
There's a regen rune mid too. Oh no, he gets back in time. Good dodge. Good dodge. Bounty Hunter, he's about... Once he hits 6, I think it's going to be pretty hard. Because Radiant are going to have a vision advantage too.
Consequence.
Huskar? Armlet? About 500 gold away from Armlet. They can make a play.
Dire's structures have been fortified.
Gotta be very careful. A lot of burst damage, 300 magic damage. Gotta be very careful.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
Good job.
Great teamwork, you vicious thugs.
This is what he wants to do, right? He wants to split up these two here. because CK is not going to be able to kill this Spirit Breaker on its own. But if they group up, that's a. I normally don't see Ice Path early on anymore. Like, yeah, it can cancel TP, but I feel like pretty much it doubles the damage of either one of these spells. So the early level 2s are very valued. Yeah, I think the liquid fire damage is like double, right? No, it's not. I guess it's not completely double. It adds 5 per second.
Radiant's middle tower
5
is being
and then cool down by
attacked.
5. So doubles here.
Denied.
Invisibility.
But I think the 5-second cooldown is here. Oh, he got caught off again. Like, he just keeps getting caught out. So what Weaver needs to do is Weaver needs to maximize the duration that he's in his super chi for, right?
Dire's middle tower is
So
under
what
siege.
Weavers normally do is they come in, run around, and then go out, and then they let the duration go out, and then that's when they start attacking or whatever. Go on to Jakir. Go on to Jakir.
Dire's middle tower is under
Playing
attack.
without regen. Rough. That looks like a.
Dire's middle tower is under siege.
Oh, that's gonna save Witch Doctor, I think. The debuff. Won't have enough damage. Gonna have Vanguard now, the Bounty Hunter. He's gonna be very hard to kill. Unka. No, he's going. Armlet?
Radiant's
Well,
middle
Iron Will,
tower
but
is
he's
under
very
attack.
far from any damage items right now. Spirit Breaker probably gonna go for Silver
Radiant's
Edge first. He
courier
has to be able
has
to.
been
Oh no!
callously murdered.
Oh no! Very scary. So I think right now,
Dire's middle tower is under
Dire
siege.
definitely don't want to fight. Or they're able to see the pain moving, but they're gonna have to give up some
Dire's middle
stuff
tower
just
is
to
being attacked.
stay alive. They're not gonna be able to make any moves. They're so much weaker. All three.
Dire's middle tower has been destroyed.
Yeah, they're not gonna be able to kill about level 6 supports. I think that's their next big power spike. Is their level 6s on the support. Actually, on the Witch Doctor. I don't even think Weaver needs a level
Dire's
6
middle tower
early.
is under attack.
Going for a light. Ags.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
Queen of Pain's able to pretty much run everywhere she wants. Not much they can do at the moment. Weaver rotating isn't gonna get much accomplished.
Dominating. Double kill.
And I mean, I think their only playmaker right now is really gonna be Spirit Breaker with the charging, but yeah, if they want to make any sort of moves, it's gonna be on Spirit Breaker. Sorry, Spirit Breaker and Huskar connecting. Wow, great job! We're able to get the kill on the Bounty Hunter. That's huge. And honestly, they're pretty much able to defend their top tier 1, which is important. Yeah, it's a shame that they lost their mid tier 1, but this tower really opens up the map for Radiant, so they really want to hold this tower if possible. Bounty Hunter is bot, ready to connect. Yeah? Sorry, not Bounty Hunter, Huskar. Oh. Much damage. the dead Weaver. Gotta remove the bugs.
I hate to leave loose ends.
Worthy
Portrait.
tribute.
Or
Radiant's
Penwynn
top
is able to
tower
pretty
is
much
being attacked.
bully whoever she wants. Alright, Spirit Breaker coming in.
Dire's
I don't think they're gonna
bottom
get the
tower
kill.
is being attacked.
Oh, wait! They could have potentially gotten the kill if
Dire's
they
middle
had
tower is
layered
under
the skills a little bit better, but that's really hard to do. Like,
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Like, it's gotta be
Dire's
like
bottom tower is
Maledict,
under siege.
Paralyzing Cast, ultimate right as the Spirit Breaker is charging in to set up for the charge. Potentially they might be able to get the kill, but tough. Almost got his armlet. I don't think it's gonna be a power spike by any stretch. Won't be able to do much even once he gets armlet, but it's a right
Radiant has
direction.
fortified its structures.
Okay, there we go. Maledict. Oh, yes. Charge. Timing. Like they gotta hit that before the disables come out, right? So their main damage is a Witch Doctor's ultimate. So a lot rides on his on their early a lot of their early game damage rides on Witch Doctor getting his spells off.
Haste.
Radiant's top tower is under siege.
I think the way Radiant are playing, they know they're ahead. Like it's very difficult. They have the vision advantage with Bounty Hunter,
My soul unspoons.
and
You die. Yet
the
your
dire heroes
lives
just
on.
can't afford to show anywhere alone. They're gonna get run down like that.
Unstoppable.
Wow, they're even giving their Jakira space to get some. Their waves are all pushing. I think Radiant are playing right now. Dire just have to ride it out.
Great teamwork.
Golden Blade.
Ambitious stance.
Tough.
Dire's bottom tower
Even like
is
BKB
under
won't help
attack.
Huskar too much. He's gonna go very low. Pain already has a level 2 ultimate, so that's
Dire's top tower is being
450 pure
attacked.
damage. And Huskar's a hero that probably likes to play low 400, so it's gonna be difficult even if he gets a BKB. Big catch.
Dire has fortified its structures.
Cold. Your
So yeah, that's
vital
pretty much what
thread
they gotta
is
do.
broken.
If they're gonna make a kill, it's gotta be Witch Doctor paired up with either Spirit Breaker or Kunkka layering their skills. Weaver, this game is honestly gonna be he's gotta be farming hella lot. But it's difficult. It's difficult to play Weaver into Huskar because Huskar likes to play low. So it's like, when do you drop your ultimate on Huskar, right? Like, you drop it when
Thank
you know
you.
you see Queen of Pain casting the animation for her ultimate, and then you drag Huskar back to where he wants to go. It's
Radiant's
very
top tower
difficult
is under siege.
to play for this game for Huskar. Then before then, he's not gonna actually be able to do too much just because he's so behind.
But I'm worth
Not really his
so
fault.
much
It's just
more.
the hero. They were up against a very strong kill lane. Got set back quite a bit.
Dire's
But
top tower is
when I
under
see
siege.
Weaver supports, like they should be getting a lot of farm. But he's too weak to go and
Dire's
actually
top tower has
go
fallen.
solo. Maybe go mid. Maybe he should be going mid.
Only in death.
Okay.
I respect.
Dodge the Queen of Pain.
Double kill. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Was that something you
fight like
cared about?
I'm sorry.
I think it's
Did
just
you
that
say
9k lead.
stop?
They're so behind that it's impossible to fight at this point. It's literally impossible to fight. Kunkka is doing his best. He's doing the only thing he can really do right
Dire's
now.
top tower is under attack. Let me
Dire's
put it in
structures
old
have been
English so that it will penetrate your wizard's cap.
I think he's
Now
trying to split
losing.
bot. I would almost say let Weaver split and
Radiant's
Kunkka
bottom
joins the
tower
team
is being
because
attacked.
what they're lacking right now is that early game damage, right? And I feel like Spirit Breaker or Kunkka alone just isn't
Radiant's
enough to
bottom
lock
tower
down
is under
for the
siege.
Weaver. Or I'm sorry, for the Witch Doctor. I think it should be Weaver actually off doing his own thing, and probably Kunkka and
Dire's
Spirit
top tower
Breaker
is
and
being
Huskar just they're gonna have to fortunately play the carries before they're ready. I think that's what Kunkka's doing. He's grabbing the
Double damage.
wow. This support is so aggressive.
Dominating.
My people died for nothing. I troll your guts with my blade.
The double damage on the
Your
Kunkka.
atrocity
Mega
may.
kill. Double kill. Unstoppable. Triple homicide.
I don't think they fight without. I'm being
Oh, that is too good.
Armlet Kunkka is the only thing they have. Weaver just can't stay here. He doesn't contribute anything. He just has to fix the waves, I think.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
But since he's not
I
doing
know
it,
it's
Kunkka
not
has
a
to go
play
do it.
Thanks
nachos
to
or
ya.
anything, but it is important to the game.
Like Weaver is, even though he's the pos 4, like he's probably the most annoying hero right now on Dire to catch. Everyone else is ultra immobile. Can push out waves. Spirit Breaker, yeah, he can push out waves with his Q, but his Q is also his escape mechanism. So he can't really use it to push the waves out. So I think it's got to be Weaver. Just the one hero
Dire's
that's
top tower
absolutely
is
useless in the
under
team
siege.
fights until he gets some items. Like, yeah, he's got bugs, but who's going to be hitting anyone on Radiant right now? No?
Radiant structures have been fortified.
And then the faster he gets his Ags, the more tools they have to fight. Good TP. Oh,
Double kill.
Dire's top tower is
Dang.
under attack.
Aya Sane just adds so much damage to Kunkka. They can't even fight him 1v3.
Dire's
God.
bottom tower is under siege.
Okay,
Dire's bottom
see
tower
the item
is being
timings
attacked.
right now. Just got almost quite a bit of weight. Doctor has nothing. Whoa, he went for Staff of Wizard. Gosh. I think he should probably need to go for HP, like maybe an Ogre Axe or the Point Booster. And then just keep split pushing. Doesn't really need anything else. He just needs to be a body. There we know he has bots, so his game plan is definitely to split push. He's going for his Ags. Almost. The Axe is going to be a pretty big pickup. Like right now, they really lack stables. So if they can get like that 6-second charge of
Radiant's
darkness,
bottom tower is being attacked.
Spirit Vessel on the Bounty
Radiant's
Hunter is
bottom
making it
tower
literally
is under
impossible for
siege.
play without. Still not going to go
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
for S.
Dire's
Oh.
top tower is under siege.
Guess he that resistant. I suppose that
Dire's
works.
top tower is being
Like
attacked.
we said earlier, right? Like BKB doesn't do much against the Queen. Probably gonna be
Radiant's
able to burst
bottom
him.
tower is under siege. Dire's
11k
top
gold
tower
lead right
has
now.
been destroyed.
Other part of it is due to the Bounty Hunter giving track gold
Radiant's
as well,
bottom
so I
tower
don't
is being
think
attacked.
it is as bad as
Probably
it
Dire's
looks.
top
Three
tower
sheets
is
to the
being
wind.
attacked.
Because the Bounty Hunter, let's see, he's part of 17. I think he gives like what 150.
Dire's Dire's top tower is under attack. Is this part of an elaborate plan?
Oh no. No.
Because it looks like there's a new
I'm starting to think this was premeditated. I'm starting to think this was premeditated.
Cannot be.
This is genocide. Triple homicide.
A lot of track gold. Sorry. Where was I? Yeah, Bounty Hunter gives like 150, 130 track gold to himself, and then, wow, yeah. I mean, that's a big chunk of their net worth lead right there.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Like every
I
4
only
kill
mentioned it as a
participation,
conversation starter. How are you doing otherwise?
like 1,000 gold. So he's like literally adding 4 or 5k to their net worth just through track gold alone. Let's go about the same, so that's gonna help him remove the duration of your vessel for a little bit, so hopefully that helps. They see they here see each other. But unfortunately one is a cord, one is a support.
No.
Great job, they got the Queen of Pain. That's a huge kill, look at that, 900 gold. Good job, Witch Doctor, getting a very long ultimate off. That might be able to get them the CK kill. No, they're not strong enough. CK is way too strong.
Dire's courier has fallen.
Yeah, I think Kunkka's gonna need to get
Radiant's
I
middle
don't
tower
think
is
they're gonna be
under
able to
siege.
fight until Kunkka can literally like one shot some supports or something to try to help them out, because right now they just don't have the AoE damage.
Radiant's top tower is being
Weaver
attacked.
is literally a dead hero at the moment. Well, he's been a dead
Dire's
hero all
bottom
game.
tower is
I mean, it's not his
under
fault, it's just this hero, right? Like, outside of the laning phase, if you're losing, Weaver's not going to do too much. So Weaver's pretty much going to be split pushing, or should be split.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. I
Group
hope that's part of
Breaker.
your plan.
Group Breaker. His farm, his CS is on par with the Bounty Hunter, but it's just the Bounty Hunter is going to have more track gold, and so it's hard. Oh my gosh, the addicts in the Bounty Hunter. This is going to be unbearable. He's going to be literally dishing out. So, bonus damage 220, Denata damage 250, and then another 380 damage on his right click. Add the damage. Oh no, I think it's just the. So it'll be 470 damage per shuriken toss. Once he has his Ags. So if you're chained, that's literally gonna be like 900 damage to the whole team every 6 seconds, every 3.5 seconds. Wow. I think that's gonna be. I don't see Radiant. Fortunate. I'm silver. Sorry, silver edge or. Far from Albert's. They don't have time to kill the supports, and kind of sad. Like, what you want to do right now with the Spirit Breakers be picking off like solo heroes like this, but they don't have the vision. The other 4 are grouped up very well, so there's not much of an opening for a Spirit Breaker to do. Look at how much damage. He just like randomly drives by, throws a shuriken. My gosh, that is so cancer. He's stealing gold at the same time. Oh my gosh.
Dire's top tower is under siege.
The supports are not going to be able to handle this damage output from the bounty hunter, and it's like literally like passive damage to the range for the bounce is so far. So if they get tracked, like he's just going to keep throwing shuriken at the creep wave, and there's nothing they can do about it. Nope, you're doing a good job just putting the fireman. Get some vision down. Farm. Not gonna fight your way out of this. That's a bait. They can't fight. They can't fight this. They can't even take tier 1. They're not gonna fight Roche anymore.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Use your charge to farm. Like, you need every second of farm you can get. Like, it's a 7-second cooldown. You gotta use your charge to farm fast. Efficiency is the key in this game to come back, I think. Radiant smoked up. What is Weaver doing? No, Weaver, no. Can't do much.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
I think you can do the bracers.
Great teamwork, you vicious stars.
First part of his crit. And I'm going for maybe. He's literally unkillable at the moment. Damage reduction from Shadow Walk as well. This Bounty Hunter pick is actually very savage. He's got Orchid and KB. A lot. He's got H sled here, so you're here.
Dire's middle tower is under siege.
Vision game is very tough
Dire's
for
middle
Dire right
tower
now.
is under
You
attack.
don't see much. They have a ward literally in their triangle.
Dire's middle tower is being
A
attacked.
2 triangle. That's where they want to
Dire's
play
middle
right now.
tower has fallen.
Okay, so he survived. He survived the damage from the Queen of Pain ultimate. That's huge because that's pretty much what can kill him through everything. So I think they if they can get the Queen of Pain, DK can also kill him. DK's damage is insane too. Oh.
Murder spree. Triple homicide.
Yeah, he can't fight into CK right now. Is gonna be able to pierce Magic Community. Yep. So BKB won't do shit for him. Tough game. I don't think Husker can carry from at this point in the game. I think it's much down to the maybe
Dire's middle tower is under
surprising
siege.
people with rapiers.
Dire's
That's going to be their
structures
win
have been
condition at the moment.
fortified.
Or just picking off people. The Spirit Breaker didn't really pan out, I think. They're just never. They were never in a position where they could easily get, you know, a charge Witch Doctor combo, charge Huskar combo. You know, like I think that was their
Dire's
intent,
bottom
but
tower is under attack.
they lost too hard in the laning phase.
Dire's
The
bottom
Dire.
tower has fallen.
I think the kill lanes very well in RD2L. But Grimstroke. Stroke is such a hot pick. Grimstroke and Hero.
Dire's bottom tower
So
is
I
being
think
attacked.
bottom, like they just I think Weaver just maybe isn't used to playing Weaver. So a couple of mistakes was all it took to get the kill on him. Oh no, the CK is here. Okay, good boat, great boat. That's gonna help them tank up a little bit. Not enough. Yeah? Charge? Oh no, they can't kill. Get vision, 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 vision.
To my collection.
Oh,
I
think that's GG.
Double kill.
I don't see any back from that. Even if they all buy back, the net worth is make a difference. Once Bounty Hunter gets a lead on you, it's impossible to come back.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And Queen of Pain just doing a great job still controlling lanes even as they're high grounding, you know? They're watching for the potential buyback, so they're not overcommitting here. I think that's the right move. Radiant are totally okay with the game going on a little bit longer, because so far from having Daedalus Rapier, so I don't think there's any fear of that coming out. And even if they did, I don't think they can kill the cores on the Radiant side. It'd be like killing the supports potentially. Okay. Yep, comboing in. Weaver? No. Could have Orchid is killing him. Yeah.
Didn't like the
Good game. Great job on Radiant side game 1. They pretty much dominated the laning phase out the gates. With the Jakiro CK lane bot just caught Weaver once too many times, and I think that shut down Breaker's game. Mid, I think Queen of Pain just played very well. I think Huskar didn't expect to get bursted down at level 3. On the top side, it's Bounty Hunter Grimstroke against the Kunkka Witch Doctor, and I don't think they should have lost that lane so easily. I think that was down to whoever if Witch Doctor can get a Maledict off before all the CC came down from the Kunkka, then they have a good chance of killing. But otherwise, if they ever step out of position, the Bounty Hunter and Inkswell is gonna Bounty Hunter, Inkswell, and Stroke of Fate are gonna lock down Witch Doctor. So that's probably what happened topside. Don't think there's anything much after that. We talked about how hard Radiant's line up snowballs, so that just I think the graph should show it too. Yeah, it's literally, you know, post laning phase is parabolic motion to the win. So that's that. So I'm gonna stop the stream here, then move on to game 2.